Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Polygon Matic. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watching this one. It's going to be linked in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Now let's jump straight into the TA. Taking a look at the daily chart, we have the same Fibonacci retracement that we've had since we printed this low in June. If you don't know how to use the Fib retracement, make sure you watch the video that's linked down below in the description. I explain very well how I use the Fib retracement to set some targets to the downside and to the upside, of course. So the swing high here is set on December 2021 and the swing low set in June of 2022. And we broke above the golden ratio right now, so this is quite a powerful move on the daily. We have the bullish cross coming in, which is the 20 EMA crossing above the 55 EMA on the daily. We have to be looking for that signal on the weekly chart, though. The daily bullish crosses in a bear market aren't that important. And we're breaking above the resistance block here, which is the swing low we printed in February 2022, in March, and in January. Our next major Fib resistance is going to be the 786 at $1.81. So that could take us all the way up there before we see a pullback potentially to $1.24. Now, I do have to warn you, there is some FUD coming in regarding the Polygon Matic token, and it's not really regarding the project. It's some I haven't looked too deep into it, so I don't want to say something that's not true, but basically there is a group of people in China trading tokens illegally, and they're offering staking with huge percentages, and it's basically a Ponzi scheme with staking rewards given out to people, or very high staking rewards. And the staking rewards come from people who sign up, because once you sign up, you have to stake, obviously, and the staked coins go to people as rewards to the people who staked previously, and so on and so forth, until the system collapses and they switch over to the next token with a new company name and stuff. So right now, that's what's happening with Polygon here. So I hope this pump isn't really based on that, because they have been pumping EOS before, and I think they have been pumping Filecoin before. And I don't know when that happened exactly, but that's as much as I know. If you want a more detailed breakdown of that, I'll make sure to upload one video regarding that situation. But yeah, let me know if you want that. So for now, we'd be targeting a $1.81. We're looking good on that front. And if we see a pullback, I would say $1.05 or $1.04 is going to be a great entry, since we do have a local high there printed in August of 2022. And look at this. Look at where the August high is on the chart. For most altcoins, you're way down here, and that's where the August high is. So for Polygon Matic, it's the opposite. The price is way above the August high. So that's pretty good, shows bullishness, and obviously the project is going to be insane. It's already in the top 10, so I wouldn't expect this to do like 100x, obviously, but I think taking us all the way up to $11, that is possible. That is very possible. So if we see a major pullback, I would be targeting the 0.5 at 96 cents. Below that, we have the 0.382 at 74 cents, and we have this support block, this blue support block that we have retested multiple times since August 2022. So that is set up all the way from 76 cents down to 69 cents. So that little range there is where we could come down to if we see a major capitulation, because if this sell-off happens with Polygon Matic, because they're going to start dumping all the tokens, we could see a very strong sell-off. So hopefully we come back down and we hold 73 cents. If we go lower, that's even better for us, because we can buy at cheaper prices, of course. So yeah, make sure you are aware of that situation. Look into it yourself. Jumping into the daily RSI, I know it's a bit messy. I do apologize, but I like to have multiple support levels. So And before we continue, guys, I quickly want to talk about my Patreon. Now, if you want to get involved, there's going to be a 7-day free trial. So you can go ahead and join, and you're going to get access to all of my content since I started posting on Patreon, which was all the way back in October of 2021. So there are hundreds and hundreds of posts with low cap gems, my exclusive podcasts that I do for patrons only, my low cap gem reviews, project highlights, your technical analysis requests, exclusive videos for patrons. So there's a whole bunch of stuff there that I don't share on YouTube or Twitter as to add more value to it. And I also share all of my buys, all of my sells. I share my portfolio in there. So if that's something that you're interested in and you really want to support the channel, then feel free to check it out. Thank you. We have this support block that we've been retesting since May of 2022. We just had another retest here in February. We came back down into it, and now we're having another move to the upside. We are in the overbought right now, so if you're feeling frisky, you could take some profits here and buy back once we start dropping down. But I wouldn't be doing that right now personally, as we might continue higher. So I would be targeting $1.79. To be honest with you, that's where I would be taking profits, but I'm not a financial advisor, obviously. So potentially that's what you could be looking for. Also, we do have a very nice support here. So as you can see, we touched this level in December 1st. We had a back test February 13th. So this was a nice break above resistance, back test of support, a move to the upside. So this level could be 54 on the RSI, could be an important level, or rather 55, around 55. But if we see a stronger dump, I would be looking at 35, anywhere between 37 and 35 on the RSI as a good entry, since that is where we bounced off in September last year, in December last year, and in December as well, twice in December actually. So yeah, that's what we have. And let's switch over to the weekly chart on Binance. Taking a look at the weekly chart now, as you can see, Polygon Matic is breaking above a major resistance level here because this level held us down back in August, back in October last year, and right now on the third go, we're actually breaking above it, and that's really good. Now, what you can also see is that we're getting a bullish cross signal here, which is a very, very important signal. This is technically your bull market signal for Polygon Matic. Now, this doesn't mean that it's going to be going against the trend and against Bitcoin, and you know, the bull market technically starts for it right now. I wouldn't say that. But you can see that when we got the bearish cross, we saw a pretty strong correction. And as you can see, once we got the bullish cross all the way back here, when was that? When was that actually? There we go. Well, technically it was here. So May 2020, then you saw a move to the upside. And maybe we see something similar in that regard, but I don't think it's going to be, you know, super ultra bullish. And you have to keep in mind, this is a top 10 project already. The market cap is $13 billion. So manage your expectations. This is not going to be doing 100x, like I said. And if we slap on a Fib retracement with a swing low down here at 74 cents and with the swing high here in November at $1.30, our 1.618 target is at $1.84, roughly 85 cents. Which falls in line with our previous levels at $1.82, 81 cents. So I would be taking profits somewhere around that area. If you want to swing trade, potentially you come back down and you buy back, let's say at $1.40 for a nice swing trade there. So that's pretty much everything I have for the price there. Long term, like I said, $11 is our bull market target. Taking a look at the weekly RSI now, this is not looking very good right now in terms of I mean, obviously it's good that we're moving to the upside and everything, but we are getting into the overbought, and we might see something similar play out here. If that does happen right here, this would be sort of Polygon Matic's own bull market. But if that, you know, if this repeats here, and we see something similar here, then we could be looking at a $2 to $3 Polygon Matic maybe. We get very overextended and, you know, we see a pullback. But I'm just saying that once we start getting above the index of 70, that's where it gets dangerous because we might see a strong pullback. As you can see back in December of 2021, that is exactly what happened. Also, you can see that this was a nice breakout from this resistance trend line that we had since December 2021. We had a back test in October last year, and right now in January we broke above. We broke above the RSI of 65, which was a good take profit zone. We retested that twice, once in August, once in October 2021. So we're breaking all sorts of resistance levels. Polygon is very bullish, but just be careful. If you still want to hold on to the tokens, which is totally fine, once you start moving into the RSI of 85 to 90, I would say that's where you're in the danger territory, as you might see a strong sell-off. So I would be taking profits in this zone here, to be honest with you, but that's just me. So thank you all for watching. If I missed out anything, as always, leave a comment down below and let me know what are your targets for Polygon Matic. Actually, I would be very interested to read that. And thank you all for watching. Once again, feel free to check out my Patreon and Twitter. All the links are down below in the description. Thank you and goodbye.